So I think about the reason why as women we don't express ourselves, why it is that we're holding the emotions and we mask it with other things, which is why some of us are so overly aggressive or overly shy. It's always an emotion, that emotion that is on the surface is normally something covering the deeper emotions, and I wonder why. Example, relationship. So if you're in a relationship, you probably don't want to say everything that you're feeling, or you don't want to be too needy, you don't want to be too jealous, but then you're feeling all of these things. And then how do you address it? By hiding it. But then when you hide it, where does it go? It's still there, it doesn't go anywhere. And what is the real reason why we feel this way or why we hide it? I thought about it, and I think one of the main reasons why we hide it or why it happens is fear. I think it's really fear at the end of the day. You fear that the person is going to leave. You fear that the person is going to replace you with somebody better. You fear that you're going to be alone.
Or fear that you might be too vulnerable.
There's that as well. And I think with vulnerability, it exposes it, leaves it out in the open. And it does. So vulnerability leaves you out in the open, and it leaves you so exposed that I think it requires somebody that is so strong within themselves to stand firm and be vulnerable, and is okay with anything that comes their way, whether positive or negative, because they know within themselves that they can handle it and they can combat it. So I think about all of these things. I think about why women wear so much makeup. Not knocking any women that wear makeup, because I believe it's an art form. But then I wonder about these things. I wonder about our bodies, why we do it. Why it is that we need to have a big ass flat stomach and big breasts. Granted, it look good. But why? Why we spend so much money to look that way? Why we spend so much time projecting a certain type of personality? Why it is that we project ourselves to be so overtly attractive to the opposite sex or the same sex, depending on your preference. Why is it that we spend so much time doing that, but we don't spend that same amount of time trying to be our true self, and trying to understand ourselves, and trying to express ourselves better, and trying to communicate better with both ourselves and who we are partners with, our family members, our co-workers, our children. So, for example, I'm a single mother. I have 2 boys, and one of the things I constantly hear all the time is, if we didn't have 2 kids, what are they with you? Right, if I didn't have 2 kids, just pause.